Hey guys, it's Melissa here, and I had something I really wanted to share with you that I learned from my daughter today. My daughter is 7 and pretty energetic, and so in our Silver Boot Camp training class, we are filling out this form right here. And if you want a printable version, then I'll give you a link to it, but this is what we're working on. And I had a form that printed out incorrectly, and it cut off at the top and the bottom, so I went ahead and I gave it to her because she'd always been wanting to do business things with us. And so she went, and I didn't really explain it to her. I didn't tell her what needed to be on it or what went in which slot or whatever. So she filled it out entirely on her own and brought it back to me. And I wanted to share with you, not her goals, because that's her personal thing, not her daily activities. I wanted to share with you the part where she talks about her pathway and her fears, because fears is a block on there. And I want you to see what she wrote. Now, her why is her dream. So she really doesn't understand that part. But you can see the pathway she wrote, don't fear. Now, a lot of us write out individual steps. What is our path to get to our goals and to what we want to do? Her pathway is don't fear. And her fears are, what she wrote is, my fears are wrong. And I want you to internalize that message. My fears are wrong. She didn't write what she was afraid of. She didn't write what might be holding her back. She didn't write all the many negative things that are in her head. And for us as adults, that might be important to write those down. That might be something that we need to face and confront and deal with before we can move on and actually build in our businesses or build in our lives or make big changes within ourselves. But I want you to think back, because at some point you were that child. At some point you felt fearless. You felt like you could take on the world. Maybe it was as young as 2. Maybe you had a really hard childhood. A lot of us do. But at some point you had that. And my daughter, I'll tell you, she lives that. She embodies that. She has this attitude of, why wouldn't you like me? Why would you want to be on anybody else's team but mine? You know, she really has this attitude internalized. I want that for you. I want you to be able to look at that fear and say, my fears are wrong. And to face them and then see them on the side of the path and not in the path. Not a blockage in the path, but something to the side. My fears are wrong. And then you're going to keep going on that path while your fears are left behind in the dirt. That's what I want for you. And that's what I hope that you get from her filling out this goal sheet that we're working on in our silver group. And I'm sharing this outside of our silver group because it really just so impressed me. So I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope that you are having an amazing start to 2016. There is lots more to come, and I'm super excited. So if you want to see more videos like this one, of course, join and follow the YouTube channel. You can always get more tips and thoughts on where we're going and where we're coming from at Essentially Curious About Essential Oils on Facebook. And I'm here to help and to be in your life in wherever your starting point is. So I'll see you next time.